Hey everybody, and welcome to the first and pilot episode of Carn1e's Indie Extravaganza. For the first one, we're going to look at a game called argh. Please let me make this jump. It's by a guy named Matt Jaskelis. His Twitter is @Jaskelis. And this is on GameJolt, and a link to his Twitter and the game will both be in the description below the video. So this game is played entirely with the arrow keys, and that's it. And I'm gonna give a second here to just listen to this dope ass soundtrack because it's really good. For a game called argh, you'd think it'd be really frustrating that have some like crazy metal going on, but it's actually just really relaxing music, and I'm a big fan of it. All right, sorry, I had to move the mouse onto the screen there just a little bit. So there, you see, there's a timer going. The game has high score system and a timer system, and that was dumb. And you see these white things here are checkpoints, so that's where you you respawn if you die. And this game feels and plays a lot like Super Meat Boy, only I'm using a keyboard instead of my controller. I don't think it has native controller support. I doubt it, seeing as it's in a web browser on GameJolt, and it doesn't. I'm playing with my controller right now. Yeah, so it doesn't work with a controller. So that's the first level. You see the best time there, and the most deaths are both by that person. I think it's really cool that you can, there's a high score system, and it's built into this just pretty, I don't want to call it basic, because I feel like that's almost derogatory, but this small game on GameJolt.com. But it definitely, if you've played Super Meat Boy, I think you're gonna really enjoy this. It feels very similar, the way you kind of slide around and can jump up one wall and then slide down that wall, in the way you respawn super quickly. And you saw there how, like, very quickly you get off walls. It's just a really satisfying experience. And there's interesting things using the wraparound mechanic, like right here. I'll be honest with you, I didn't play this game all the way through before I started recording because I wanted to have some kind of real experience with it, I guess, before. Alright, then I'm going to jump up here and then go this way, and then, okay. To kind of show that it's not easy, but it's also not, like, unfair. Like, I see, it's not really, at least so far, it doesn't feel very puzzly. It just feels pretty straightforward. You just have to mechanically do it. The controls, it controls well. The controls are pretty tight. Like, you move. Sometimes you kind of stick to walls, but I think that's the point, because Super Meat Boy had a very similar thing like that. I'm going to compare this to Super Meat Boy a lot, which I think is a good comparison, and one that I don't think the developer would mind me making. Do you make that? Okay, cool. Whew. And that's where the whole "please let me make this jump" thing comes in, I guess. What the? Oh, I get it. Okay. Nice. That was cool. That was good. This is also another, this is Meat Boy Classic right here. Alright. Just gonna keep messing it up. There we go. Where you slide down the wall. Yeah. And then you just jump up. Okay, so that's the checkpoint. This was a bit more puzzly. Oh, I get it. Okay, so you jump from here up, and then, oh, I get it. Okay. Boom, to here, and then over. Man, this is tough. But I really like how quickly you respawn, and it's very, obviously you can see it's not complex, and that's it. That's the whole thing. 2:15. I don't know how somebody got 43 seconds. Like, to me, that is pretty nuts. So we're gonna try it again. We're gonna try it one more time, actual level, and see if we can get not the worst time ever. All right. Wait for us to. All right. It's not a great start on the old path to not a terrible time, but again, I just think it's a lot of fun, and since the level is so short, you jump on, you play it, you spend 15 minutes with this game probably, and that's not a bad thing, because sometimes you only have 15 minutes to kill, and sometimes you're only looking to spend 15 minutes on a game or a project or something. And I think that that's very okay. I really like the art style, kind of very Tron-like in a way. It's simple and not. I don't know how to say it. I enjoy it. It doesn't. It feels right for what I'm doing, for a simple platformer. You know exactly what's going on. Don't touch the red stuff. Touch the blue stuff. Get to the end. Like, what more could you want from a platformer? Like, tight controls, good wall jumping. Don't touch the red stuff. Jump on the blue things. Get to the end. Like, that's it. Wow, oh, the ceiling is red there. I didn't even see that. Alright. And it's still difficult. But it's not the most difficult thing in the world. It isn't Meat Boy. It isn't the hell levels. It isn't, the end of Super Meat Boy difficult. But it's not, the Earth world of Meat Boy either. It's not a walk in the park. Like, it does require some effort. You will die sometimes. And the checkpoint system is nice, because the level is, and you can see, it's not a short level by any stretch of the imagination. Even now, my second time through, I have some idea of what I'm doing, and I'm still clearly struggling and might even get a worse time. How do you do this? I don't understand. How did I do this the first time? Because I'm doing worse this time. Like, a lot worse. Even though I've beaten the level before. Okay, good. So jump, and then shoot straight over. Am I missing something? Am I just totally and completely stroking out? I think I might be. But that's okay, because this is a really good game by what I'm assuming is a pretty cool dude. I'm going to be looking out for more of his stuff in the future. Hopefully, he gets more confident. We support him. We'll Alright, Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. I wonder if you can go like this. No, you can't. Man, this is probably really hard to watch, and I'm not doing this guy's game any service, but at least I beat it the right way. There we go. The right way the first time. So that was worse. I guess beginner's luck is a thing. But again, this game is good. It's quick. I mean, my slow time was 3 minutes. My fast time was 2:15. 46 deaths. It's short. It's dirty. It's awesome. The music is great. If you wanted to, if you are a high score attack kind of person, you can run through and try to beat Lika Beach. I don't know if you'll be able to, but you certainly can try. And that's really it. There's going to be a link to this game and his Twitter and website, if I can find it, on the the description below the video. And thank you very much for watching. Click the like button if you enjoyed the video. It helps me out a great deal. And subscribe if you want to see more. I've been Carney, you've been you, and thank you very much for watching. See you next time.